Good morning. Another good night's sleep. And it's coming up on 7 o'clock. So we'll start the day with another good breakfast here at the hotel and then just kind of lounge around. We'll do checking out probably around 10 or 11 and start slow rolling it out of town, getting lunch somewhere along the way before we head up to Two Rivers. So we'll see you down at breakfast first. Well, now I'm just going to be slowly packing up my stuff and slow rolling it out of here. I was looking at the weather, and there is chance of thunderstorms and stuff coming in later this afternoon, so it might get rained on for a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be anything too bad, hopefully. And then for the rest of the week, till we finish the trail, it should be good weather. Just today is going to be a little bit of spotty rain. We'll see how it goes. But we'll probably end up checking out somewhere around 10:30, somewhere in there. When I get bored, we'll just finally leave this place and start heading through town. So I'll check back later once we're all ready to go, I guess. Well, I feel like it's time to get moving for the day. I've been just kind of looking ahead for the last couple of hours and looking at stuff in regards to the Florida Trail. If you guys have seen my through hiking plans for the 2024 year video, then I hinted that I was planning on doing the Florida Trail in like January of 25, and that is still a go. And I'm just kind of getting excited thinking about that one for a little bit. That's really only like 4 months away, and I'll be out there in Florida. But I gotta focus on one trail at a time. We're still gotta finish up the Ice Age, so we'll time to tackle it for today and start walking through the town of Manitowoc. So we'll see as we get back to trail. It's less than a mile from here. We'll get us back to where the trail gets through town. So we'll see you when we get up there. Back on trail. Only doing about 12 miles from here. Get us up to the middle of Two Rivers. There should be a campground or something near the water, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I can't remember what it's called. We'll figure it out when we get up there, though. Crossing over the Manitowoc River. We get across this a couple of times today. Lots of ducks and geese down there. Oh, we're already up to crossing the river again. Sign for us entering the Manitowoc segment. The trail's got us down right along the river for a bit. This will be nice. Cool views. Definitely seen a lot of waterfowl. A little murky, so I can't really see any fish or anything. We're on a little overlook platform as we're making our way through the Henry Schweddy Park. There's the river just there. The temperature today is going to be in the high 70s, and then as this storm system sweeps by the state, it's going to bring in some colder weather for the next couple of days. Only a high of like 64 or so, I think, for about 3 days, and then it warms back up into the 70s. And the day I finish should be clear skies, nice and comfortable temperatures. Old train bridge out there. Crossing some tracks. Crossing over the Manitowoc River again for the last time. Passing by the Evergreen Cemetery from 1852. And there are a lot of old looking headstones in there. And I'm noticing up in the middle divider of the road, there's an internal flame burning. I think it's part of the Veterans Memorial Park stuff that's over there. There's another cool caterpillar crossing my path. This guy's nice and fuzzy looking. Starting to get to that time where I need to be thinking about what I'm going to do for lunch. I think there's some eateries coming up, but they're all kind of looking like bars and things, and not like more restaurant style places. But I got a couple of options, so we'll see what I can find. That's a cool looking building. Well, the nearest places are the Tower Tavern, right on trail here. Or just up ahead, there's the Linebacker. I think I'm gonna go into the Linebacker, see what they got to offer. Unless I want to really divert off trail into the middle of town for some other kind of food. I think this will be good enough. We'll just pop into here. Got a little soup, salad, boneless wings, and a beer. We're done with a good lunch, and we're coming outside to this. The storm is coming. We'll see what actually hits us. I don't think there was much rain actually forecasted, but it's not looking very pretty. We'll see what happens. Well, the rain has started, but it's just really light sprinkles. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse than that. Maybe it still will in a minute, but one way or the other in about an hour or so, it looks like it should kind of all pass. Well, we're down by where Manitowoc River runs into Lake Michigan. And at this point, we're greeted by this cool looking World War II sub. It looks like the USS Cobia, SS-245. That's cool. Looking back at Manitowoc. First good views of Lake Michigan out there. I feel like this is a major milestone for this trail. It's a really cool scenic little walk along the lake shore. It's raining so little, it's basically not raining at all, which is awesome. As the radar showed like this huge wave coming across, and it's basically nothing. So this is just fine. 5 miles to Two Rivers. And to get to Sturgeon Bay, by the way we're taking, is going to be closer to 100 miles. Entering the area for Two Rivers. We're going to be turning away from the lake shore here for a little bit. Getting into the dunes section shortly. And across the highway here. Get up over there somewhere. Now, it looks like we're disappearing into some woods back behind this hospital. There we go. The dunes segment. This is kind of nice. A couple of deer back there in the woods staring at me. I like this dune segment. It's a real easy, casual, quiet walk through the woods. Popping out into some neighborhoods. And this should be getting us into the Two Rivers segment. Well, just a little bit further up is the Seagull Marina campground. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't know what kind of place this is. It's kind of up here on the water. I'll see if they'll let me stay with a tent. Well, here we go. All set up, but tucked in nicely with the rest of the RVs. Folks at the check-in office are very friendly. Just there. I think it was only like 25 bucks. So right now it's only about 4 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna go wander around and see what I can find for a dinner. I'm just moderately hungry, not too starving or anything, but I might as well wander around and see what we can find. So I'll see you at dinner next. Campground I'm staying at's just down there. I think I'm gonna aim for Kurtz's Pub and Deli, which is just up ahead on the left. Established 1904. And we're back at the campground. That was good food. I think that's gonna do it for today. Temperatures will start dropping. We're getting a little bit of a cold spell coming, so I think the highs for the future coming days are going to be like in the low 60s. But I'll be well protected from all that. No more rain or anything coming in expected. So I think that's it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the morning. Morning. It was fun last night. There's lots of wind as the cold front was blowing in. It's a cool morning right now. And someone's car alarm kept going off every 15 minutes starting at like 3 a.m. So that was super annoying. But the first thing we're gonna be doing this morning is looking for breakfast. There's a little cafe about half a mile from here up in town that should be open, so we're hitting that first. I heard about this. This is like Two Rivers' main claim to fame. There's about 5 different places that claim to be the creation point of the ice cream sundae, but Two Rivers has the oldest claim, 1881. Most others are in the 1890s. Here's the place, Cozy Bees. Well, breakfast was great as usual. Back on the trail and making our way out of Two Rivers. Well, we're on this little road right next to the beach. I think we do have some beach walking coming up, but might as well take a peek while we got a little opportunity here. Beach on Lake Michigan, early morning. This is awesome. We're into some neighborhoods for just a little bit, and then we got 2 miles of beach walking coming up. I love this sign, walk on beach for 2.1 miles. Looks like nobody else is out here on this beautiful morning. Right on the shore of Lake Michigan. When you're beach walking right in the surf is the easiest because the sand's more solidified like concrete. You just gotta watch out for that every 7th wave or so is the big one that'll wash your feet out. Everyone's gonna have their favorite segments. This one is definitely up there. Well, coming up on our exit, going back up that way. Take one last look at the water. This has definitely been a really, really awesome section. This should be Molash Creek. There's good water flowing down there. Well, this is a special occasion. I've run into my very first thru hiker on this entire trail. So this is Brent. We've been chatting for a little bit, and you're
Hi,
like
everyone.
100 miles in at this point, and I got like 100 miles left at this point. So
Ice Age Trail.
it's cool seeing you, and good luck on the rest of your journey.
Thanks.
Well, that was really cool running into him. Ever since I started this trail, I'd always wondered if I would run into another thru hiker, just because there were so few and far between out here. And I had all but given up hope in these last 100 miles of trail. And I finally saw a thru hiker. That was super cool. Passing by some official Ice Age Trail campsite designated stuff. Supposed to have reservation only, but I've also heard that some people can get in there without reservations just by like talking to camp hosts and whatever. I think we're already a majority of the way through this segment and finally see a segment sign for Point Beach. RAR Memorial School Forest Boardwalk. Coming up on the end of this boardwalk. This must be the longest boardwalk of the whole trail. At least like a 0.3, I think. This is the end of the Point Beach segment. All road walking from here. It's about 6 more miles. Will get us to Mishicot, where we will end the day. And it's about lunchtime, so I need to find a little spot to take a lunch break. This road walk's basically a straight shot to the west, and so far it's not very heavily trafficked at all. So this should be pretty nice, it looks like. Well, I found a nice little spot on the side of a little side road, so I think this will work for the lunch break. And we're definitely in no rush to get anywhere. We'll be in Mishicot plenty early for like a second lunch, I guess, kind of in that window with earlier than a dinner, but later than a normal lunchtime. But anyway, we'll be back on the road walk after a little bit here. Done with lunch, getting back at it. I saw my second thru hiker coming down, going south, passing by. It is the season where all the fall guys are now starting. But it was cool chatting with him. Experienced guy who's done multiple trails already. We were chatting about the Florida trail. He's giving me some good advice, so that was kind of cool. Ooh, the wind's starting to pick up a bit. Ambient temperature is around 60, but with the wind chill, it's into the 40s. Definitely chilly. Coming up on the crossing for Highway 42. I've been noticing a lot of truck traffic all coming from that direction. About every minute or two, coming up to the intersection and turning down the way that I'm going. So I think this road's about to get a lot busier for me with a lot of truck traffic passing by. All these trucks smell absolutely foul. They're all septic sewage trucks, passing by every 2 minutes. Made it to Mishicot. I think I'm gonna head to the hotel first. Wait a few hours until closer to a normal dinner time to go look for some food. And the trail winds its way through town a little bit, and we'll figure out a way to get to the hotel we're at. Nice little walk around a town park area. Good little sledding hill there in the winter. Here's where I'm staying, part of this Par 5 resort. Hotel check-in straight ahead. Maybe it's that building up on the left. Well, here we are, all checked in and good to go. This is another place that had an early check-in fee, which makes totally no sense to me when the room is already ready to go and no extra work whatsoever has to be accomplished. So, what does that money go towards? I have no idea. But I had to pay $25 to get into the room now versus waiting in the lobby for 2 hours, twiddling my thumbs. So, that's so weird. Anyway, the place here has a restaurant, but they don't do a dinner or something like that, so I gotta go back. The closest place for food is Champs, like a sports bar and grill, something like that, about a half mile back the road. I saw that I passed, so we'll do that later for dinner. I'm gonna get cleaned up and just hang out for a little bit until I get super hungry. Still got some time to kill before like a normal dinner hour, so I'll just wait around a little bit and then go tackle dinner at that time, sometime later, 4 or 5. We'll see how it goes. Well, time for dinner. Champs is just here on the corner. Well, that was good pizza. I feel like got a happy full stomach and I'm ready to just go to bed early, so I think I'll just close it out. It's been a fun day, awesome sections of trail. Got to meet a couple of thru hikers, that was cool. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.